The jail is not a safe place. It's not a safe place for people who have mental health issues. The jail is not built to handle people with mental health issues. You're supposed to be trying to move people quickly through the system as possible. And when I order things and they're not done in a timely fashion, somebody could end up dying at the jail. There are issues where legally someone can only be in jail as a condition of probation for a specific period of time. And when they go over that time, it's a violation of their rights. So somebody explain to me why she is still at the jail. Somebody explain to me why her uniform is dirty like it hasn't been washed. Morning, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm so grateful for you and Ms. Sedovich's promptness in getting this case moved forward and hopefully getting Noelle to a place where she can recover and heal.
All right. You're so welcome. I am sorry that this hasn't been done sooner. We're going to find out why it hasn't been accomplished, because I put certain dates for things, and my goal is to move people as quickly through the system as possible. And I will set things, and I understand when people have mental health issues, one, I want them to get the help that they need as quickly as possible, be moved out of the jail as quickly as possible. That is why I schedule things, because I want them to be successful. And I don't want everyone, please whisper. If you can't whisper, you need to stop talking. And I want them to be able to have the resources they need, because when they don't have the resources they need and they're out in public, sometimes they pick up new cases. So today,
Absolutely, yeah.
Today I'm going to figure out why she's still in custody and why things have not taken place the way I asked that they be taking place. So just one moment.
I appreciate that very much, and I'm sorry that Noelle is, a victim of the system here, unfortunately.
Yes. All righty. So who is the person who, because I ordered that, we're going to go on the record.
Judge, I'm going to roll both phones.
Sure. All right, we're going on the record. The court is calling 2025 CR 007617, State versus Noelle Louise Elliott. And are you Miss Elliott? Elliott?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is the court's timeline. And if this timeline is incorrect, I need somebody to tell me it's incorrect.
Okay.
So according to my notes, you entered a plea in October 2025. I ordered that a TAP evaluation be done in custody. The reason why I ordered a TAP evaluation is because sometimes you cannot determine whether someone has a mental health issue if they have been taking controlled substances. So you have to get them clean and sober first. Then you can have an idea during the evaluation what the mental health issue is. So I ordered that. And I ordered a mental health evaluation to be completed at the same time. So that was completed November 10th, 2025, which that was pretty fast, because normally it takes longer than that, but I always say expedite, expedite, expedite. So then there was a recommendation for DDRF in Tacoma. And I signed that when that came in, and it takes Tacoma a while. So I signed that on December 2nd, 2025.
What is Tacoma?
They do an evaluation, but it ends up being inpatient treatment. It's to get you stabilized. All right, just 1 second. So trying to make sure the timeline was here. So the Tacoma was completed on January 22nd, 2026, which for them is very fast, right? Again, it was expedited. So then on March 9th, 2026, you sign your conditions for treatment, because you're like, you're correct, I need this treatment, I want this treatment. And so then those orders came to me once you sign it. I got it on March 10th. Now I don't leave the courtroom or the courthouse until I've signed every document that's presented to me that's in my folder. So I received it on March 10th. I signed it on March 10th. You were put on a wait list on March 19th. And here we are in July, and she's been sitting at the jail. And I don't think people realize the jail is not a safe place. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but whatever. The jail is not a safe place. It's not a safe place for people who have mental health issues. The jail is not built to handle people with mental health issues. You're supposed to be trying to move people quickly through the system as possible. And when I order things and they're not done in a timely fashion, somebody could end up dying at the jail. Then guess what? Parents are upset. I'm upset. And I don't think that people are seeing people as people. I know people put a number on everything. Your social security number, that's how we identify you. Your SID number, that's how we identify you. But these are people. And people who are needing help, especially people with mental health issues. And when they are just sitting over at the jail, there are issues, there are due process issues. There are issues where legally someone can only be in jail as a condition of probation for a specific period of time. And when they go over that time, it's a violation of their rights. So somebody explain to me why she is still at the jail. Somebody explain to me why her uniform is dirty like it hasn't been washed. So please explain.
Okay, so Your Honor, the client had been waiting in jail since the allotted date that you stated because there's a wait list normally for residential treatment, especially DDRF, due to the excessive amount of people that are required to be placed or waiting on a bed. There's an excessive wait list, and so she's been waiting for that long. However, there was a email sent out to me that the probationer had been experiencing barriers regarding her mental health and was not eligible to be transferred to treatment anymore. And so therefore we had sent an SR reporting it to you to basically advise you on what the situation was, as well as to maybe suggest or receive a suggestion on how we could move forward with pleasing the mother of the client, as well as the client, as well as treating her mental health, because right now she does not qualify due to how excessive her mental health has progressed.
I mean, her mental health is progressing the way it's progressing because people are not moving with a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And because all of these deadlines that I've set have been missed. She's been in custody since October 2025.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. Ms. Abrams, do you have any updates?
Judge, I mean, basically ran down the timeline I believe that I had. I think there was just a lapse in when the Tacoma was actually complete and possibly the moving forward with the packet to be sent.
Yeah, because Tacoma was completed on January 22nd, 2026.
So I think that was your main concern when we spoke last week. So now we just need to figure out what.
So my thing is from January 2026, nothing was done. The Tacoma was completed. And then there were not orders sent to me until March 10th, and orders getting to her till March 9th. I don't understand what the breakdown is in communication, but that needs to be solved because people die at the Bexar County Jail, and they die at other jails, and they're injured at the jails. And then guess what? People are asking me, why is this person still in custody? Why wasn't anything done from January 2022, January 22nd, 2026 to March 9th, 2026. There is no excuse for the gap from January to March. So somebody explain to me why there was a gap from the Tacoma completed on January 22nd, 2026. A jail visit is not completed with her till March 9th, 2026, and that's when she signed her conditions for treatment. Somebody explain that to me. Why is it takes that many months for her to get paperwork for her to sign?
And so whenever there is jail paperwork sent out, there's normally a wait list for that paperwork and signature. And when I had sent out the paperwork for the signatures and to explain to the probationer her conditions and that what she would be moving forward to do, there was a wait list. And so it had been set back for a week and a half. And then in order for me to speak to her, I had to be placed on a wait list for signatures. And so that was the process. And then
What is this wait list for signature business? I mean, do people not just go over to the jail?
No.
There's a 2 month, is this something that probation is doing? There's a 2 month wait to get somebody's signature on a piece of paper?
It was not 2 months. It was just about 2 weeks in order to get those paperwork signed.
No. According to this, Tacoma was completed on January 22nd, 2026. A jail visit with her for her to sign her conditions wasn't until March 9th, 2026. So I'm trying to figure out, there's a wait list for people to actually go over paperwork with somebody at the jail and get them to sign it?
Yes, Your Honor. There was a wait list. However, it was not 2 months, unfortunately. The wait list for it was, there was 2 weeks for the jail list, and then when the paperwork was received to explain the conditions, I had received a letter from Ms. Noli explaining how she wanted to move forward. So I was reevaluating the case to see if I could assist in any other way. And then when the paperwork was sent for her to be signed, I know there were some questions in moving forward with the residential treatment. And so that was the holdup and the process, as well as the dates had changed for Takumi. And I was unaware of that till later.
All right, so here's the thing. Moving forward, there should not be this huge gap between Tacoma being completed and then somebody in custody signing conditions. I could see if somebody's out of custody, maybe they're like, oh, I can't come in and sign. But this person is in custody and there's a wait list for documents to be signed, and she has mental health issues. As far as I'm concerned, it seems to me people with mental health issues should be put at the top of the list because they have mental health issues, and you're trying to get them stabilized as quickly as possible and get them moved to where they need to be to continue with their mental health treatment. So now the question becomes, one, I'm not going to keep her in custody for DDRF because that's going to be another 12 weeks. What is it, Ms. Abrams? 12 weeks, a year, what?
But right now, I believe it's 15 to 20 weeks.
It's 15 to 20 weeks. So I don't think that's right to do 15 or 20 weeks. Are you currently med compliant?
Yes. And I got probation back in October, and that's when I thought I would be getting out.
Well, no. You were not going to be released in October because of your mental health issues. I wanted to make sure there was a TAP evaluation done and a mental health evaluation done. So now the question becomes, where can she stay? And so it needs to be a place that can successfully help her with her mental health issues. So, Miss Elliott, is there any insurance or no?
No.
No, I'm a 70-year-old woman, a widow. Noelle's dad died tragically when she was 17 in a single car crash. I survived now on Social Security only. Through the years, I did get Obamacare for her for a couple of years. She was in and out of 2 facilities that I can tell you about. One was Hannah's house down in South Padre Island. The other one, she went out to Florida but both of those places are mainly dealing with rehabilitation. And I don't believe that Noelle's psychiatric and mental health issues have ever been addressed properly, nor has she ever been stabilized for any period of time.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a short recess on this matter. I'm going to see if there is someone I can call to come over to see if we can find a placement for her. And we're going to get that done before the week is out, as far as finding a placement for her, okay? So
You're an angel. I'm telling you, I'm going to cry right now because.
Aww. We're gonna do what we can do, and so my goal is to have her in a placement before the week is out. So let me make some phone calls. If there are no objections to my making some phone calls and seeing if I can find a placement for her. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes.
All right. So just have a seat. Placement may not happen today, but I'm going to try to get her in a placement before the end of this week.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, so, Ms. Elliott, I know probation has your number and your information.
Yes.
If you want to, I'd say Zoom back in at 1:30.
Okay.
And if we have something before then, we'll contact you to come back before then, okay?
Yeah, and they'll send me the Zoom ID number and all
Oh,
that.
it'll be the same one.
Okay. Great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge Boyd.
You're welcome. It's calling 2026 CR 005864, State versus Jesse James Diaz. Can I have parties announced?
Christopher Ramos for the defense.
And are you Mr. Diaz?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Mr. Jesse Diaz.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have, and we did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Diaz, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Diaz, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with robbery. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Judge.
Mr. Diaz, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, yes,
If
ma'am.
you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State defense?
Yes,
Did you
Judge.
review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am. I
By
did.
signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years. There be 200 hours of community service restitution, alcohol awareness course, hostility management. Excuse me, could y'all talk somewhere else? Anti-theft course, parenting class, and no firearms. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, state offer states exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, have you spoken with the complainant?
Yes, Judge.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. All right, proceeding with sentencing.
Yes, Judge, please.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Only, Judge, this was an act of foolishness. He has minimal criminal history. The prosecutors reviewed the case, and we're asking the court to honor agreements respectfully.
All right, why are you doing this?
What's that? What's a 40 shot?
No, I mean, there has to be a reason why you're doing it. How old are you?
34 years old, man.
Was the beer worth it?
No, not at all, man. No. It was. Yes, no.
All right, and see, you're part of the problem. Let me tell you what part of the problem is. You have people who are working at these convenience stores for little or no money, and then they have to deal with people coming in at night and doing crazy stuff that you're doing. And if they were to close all the gas stations down after 10 p.m., then people would be complaining. But it was because of people like you stealing things and taking things that don't belong to you. When's the last time you had alcohol?
It's been a long time since this case started, ma'am.
And are you employed?
Yes, ma'am, I am employed.
What do you do?
I work from home, for a card service. I change addresses. I deal with the people's, claims, you know, when people's cards are not delivered. And I issue new cards out. I do that from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am, I do have children.
And what are their ages?
17 and 12.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine that will be probated, 6 years deferred adjudication. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes is completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. I'm going to order the MRT. Once the MRT is completed, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 50 hours will be deducted for 1 hour for every sober support meeting you complete.
Okay, ma'am.
There's going to be TAP evaluation out of custody, follow TAP recommendations, except if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient treatment. There is to be no contact with Circle K, located at 4338 West Commerce Street, San Antonio, Texas, 78237. And also there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Probation, is there anything else?
No.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am, thank you.
You're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
I understand, ma'am.
And next time, before you do anything, think about how your actions will impact other people. That person at the convenience store who's just trying to make money for their family probably doesn't want to do that anymore. You understand?
I understand, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it, ma'am. Have yourself a great day.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Court is calling 2023 CR 7678, State versus David Cerna. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Any for the state of Texas?
Linda Way for Mr. Cerna.
And are you Mr. Cerna?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same David Cerna who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 7678 for failure to register on March 4th, 2025 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violation condition number 1. On or about the 2nd day of July 2026, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, David Vasquez Cerna, committed the offense of failure to comply such duty to register, life, annual, and violation condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
No contest.
No, it's either true or not true.
True.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison and a $1,500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes,
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
yes, Your Honor, that is to revoke the defendant's supervision and sentence him to 2 years in prison.
And what is happening to the new case?
And it will be
Okay, and what is that cost number?
2026 PF 27278.
All right, counsel, is that your agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
And Mr. Cerna, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court is going to grant the motion, revoke, sentence you to 2 years prison, taking consideration 2026 PF 27278. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. And I'll request the therapeutic community for you for mental health. You'll have to request it as well, otherwise they won't place you there. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And I'm so sorry, with regard to your sentencing, there is to be registration. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm going to add no residing in households with minors. And no unsupervised contact with minors. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And just like that, 3 very different cases came down to 3 very different consequences. Noel's story became a fight against delay. Jesse learned that one foolish choice can affect innocent people, and David's admitted violation cost him 2 years of freedom. Justice is not always just about the final sentence. Sometimes the biggest question is whether the system moved fast enough before the damage was already done.